Hey, we're the Aha Guys, and we're on location in Houston, Texas. And today
You
we're
are.
joined by Stephen Foster.
Thank you. Welcome. How are you?
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, hot as fuck yet.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Sorry. This is a nice breeze out now.
No, it is pretty nice out tonight, though. It really is. How are you enjoying retirement so far?
I'm not retired.
Well, you said you're retired.
Not retired. It's like I'm in an old folks home, which I should be. I'm loving it. I'm really having. It's really a good question. It's great. Strange to be. You do something for so long and it accelerates and the pace is this one thing and it's all you've done forever and then you get out of it and you're like, it's like the moving sidewalks at the airport.
Yeah.
And then you're on that, and then when you get off it, you're like, whoa.
It's that jolt.
Totally.
Yeah.
Where the ground's not moving like it used to, and that's what it's like. That's a good question. I wish I had a better answer.
I'm sure that's great. Thanks. Well, leading on from that, what was it like working in the industry?
It was crazy. I mean, it was very soap opera. I mean, not so dramatic, but it's ups and downs. None of us knew at the time. I was there like 17 years, and none of us knew what it would become. And which is strange. You think it should have all the signs. Like I remember when Jim Cameron wanted to license one of the properties, and he was ahead of the curve. And now what? Scarlett Johansson's going to be in Ghost in the Shell, right?
So yeah.
It's like
the live action.
We all should have seen it coming, but I remember when I was working on it that I would be looking at things and if I was a net exec, I would have grabbed some of those to rip off for like the CW or Fox or something like that. Like not necessarily a good anime, but it was a great fucking concept. Like Red Garden would be a huge hit on Fox if they just fucked with it, and stuff like that. And so, but it was weird. It was crazy. It was crazy.
What was the favorite anime that you've worked on? Although, if you can pick one, because a lot of people say it's like picking your favorite baby.
Oh, we never liked your children. Because you could kill your children.
Look at John go, I can make another one of you.
That's right, I'll take it out. Oh, the rapist Bill Cosby used to shtick like that. Poor Bill Cosby, the rapist. Yeah, I had different ones for different reasons. I like Ghost Stories because it was me cutting loose. I liked Chevalier because it was sexy and fun. I loved Milk because it was just so fucked up weird. Cromartie because it was the closest thing I'd ever get to Guyville and high school, which was tons of fun. It was just fun. Those guys were idiots. Or Fernley Soft. But I don't have a favorite. I really don't, which is interesting. Different notions of all of them. Man, I don't have a favorite, but my kids will always ask me that too. What's your favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. What's your favorite ice cream? I don't have a favorite ice cream. It's like so be democratic, I guess, especially in the election.
Yep. Since you touched on it already, what was it like working on Chevalier?
Oh, I loved it. It was beautiful. It was really kind of weird because it was so ornate and so lustrous, and it was just the plot was awesome. There's fucking skull there, and Hillary's voice is doing it. It's like this little freak skull that's talking. We're gonna kill her. And it's just nuts, gargoyles and stuff like that. It was really fun. It was really, I liked a lot. And Taylor's, she's grown into a really great actress, and it was fun to work with her and David. And I thought Shelley was such a great bitch as that woman. I still remember Jason Douglas was great. It was a good cast, and Tesh was great as that slut. Tesh always plays a good slut. Hi, Tesh.
You touched on this one as well. What was it like working on Ghost Stories? We've heard a lot of good stories about it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
My favorite comedy of all time.
Shut up! Really?
Not totally. Love it.
That's nice. I appreciate it. I loved it. It was great. That's my one guilty pleasure. I'll occasionally go on YouTube because they always have new comments on there, and it's so fun to have your shit quoted, and they all quote the same lines, all of them. They all love the. You want to be an Air Force Ranger. You don't want to get raped by strangers.
Think of a really big black man.
Yes, that's every one of them loves that. It was we were so nervous about thinking, 7? What the fuck are you talking about? I love, and they were just great. And there's a big secret about that that'll come out soon. But I loved it. It was fucking great. Because everyone always said. I did it for my own self, which I never did, and this one I actually got to do for myself, and it wound up being, a bigger hit than it should have been. So,
a little dub that could.
The little dub that could. I like that.
Yep.
I'll put that on the back of my car. I'm using a different kind of car though.
What was it like working on High School of the Dead?
It was gross. it was so bloody. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, they were real hot about it, and I'm not a zombie guy. I'm like, which is where I fucked up that double tap thing. I'm sorry, I don't like zombies. I'm stupid. Everyone loves them. I don't like them, but I loved that show. It was great. The bouncing titties were just whatever. It's stupid, but you know they did it. But they did it well. Like I was talking with some guys at dinner tonight. They were talking about the shot where the bullet goes.
The
bullet
sniping
time
scene,
thing,
yeah.
where the boobs go like.
Matrix boobs.
Totally, it's Matrix
yeah.
boobs. But you know, and that was kind of fun. And you know, you're always real sensitive about the TNA stuff. But the girls had fun with it. They were like, you know, we don't care, you know. And Maggie got to say some good lines and stuff like it. Mark Laskowski killed. I mean, it was a fun show. They were all good. And yeah, there was elements of drama in it that were really cool too. Did you like it?
Yeah, I didn't like the TNA.
It wore it down. It was like it did not need to be here. And what is the deal? Can you tell? So what's the fucking deal? Why is there like a show and then there's like TNA in it that like a Clannad or some children's story? Does this mean like people are masturbating to that shit? Never did that.
I don't know. Like I really don't know. It didn't need it. It didn't need it.
But why is it in there?
Sex sells.
But not for but the other shows where you're like, you know, like Princess Tutu, and it's like, oh, this is a little cute show, and then all of a sudden like someone's getting their crotch eaten or something like that. What's that about?
I don't know.
You got to find this out, dude. Before we die, we have to find this out.
I have no
Get
clue.
on that, y'all.
If you could be part of one of the worlds, one of the animes that you worked on, which one would it be?
Like in a real world?
Yeah, like if you were actually part of it.
Fuck no, you're sick.
I'm serious. Which one would you?
I should say something like Gantz or something. Really like fuck people up. Yeah, and then the dog will come lick me. That's a great question. God. Well, it depends on how I'd be, I guess. Like, yeah, I don't want to be like a zombie or something like that. And I don't want to be, I don't want to be on the humans either. Fuck, I don't know. That's a great question. One of the worlds.
You can mix and match if you want.
Which is the rich one? Where's the shit? Oh, I don't know. Which one?
Colorful.
If I was straight, colorful. That's a fuck you, dude. I don't know. Oh.
This question's a stumper. It usually is.
It really is. You sneak. I have to get back. Can I get back on that?
Yeah, you get back to it.
Okay.
We'll come back
I'll leave
to
a phone message. Oh shit.
You don't want to come back to us?
No, I'll get it before you circle back.
Okay.
Yeah. Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck yeah. As long as Alice isn't in it. I don't want her anywhere near me.
Okay.
But yeah, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
It just came to me, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Out of the thin air. It was a voice out of the air.
It's a voice from out of the air. It's Easter. That shit happens on Easter.
It does. What was it like working on Angel Beats?
I thought it was fun. It was cute. It's Hillary. You know, it's adorable. I wanted it to be more the one episode where they're like running through, and it's like all booby traps.
Yeah.
And they start knocking one off each one. But I wish the whole fucking series was like that because it was brilliant.
They were really good.
It was so fun. I mean, that one had such a level of humor and smarts that, you know, just I wanted it all to be like that, and they weren't. But you know, it was. I loved it. That was Angel Beats, right?
Yeah, it was Angel Beats. Yeah.
Because there was another one around that same time that was something like. But yeah. That was great. That was a good episode. I wish it would all be like that. And I loved working with Adam Van Wagner being a stoner. That was not a stretch for him, but it was really great.
What was it like working on Pony Dash?
I got to work with a bunch of girls. It was fucking awesome. They're all freaks. You know, Rosie and it was every girl. It was like, you know, it was like we did with Cromartie. The Cromartie joke was if you have a dick, you've got a part. And it was in Pawnee Point Dash, if you have boobs, you have a part. And then some guys came with boobs, then we didn't want them. But, you know, although there was one very attractive girl in it. Eve Jones. She was beautiful. She's on the extra. Lovely black woman. Beautiful girl.
Facebook, Twitter, any other social media?
Yeah. I just did Facebook. They do that. Just find me there. I don't
Steve Foster on Facebook. Then?
I think so. Yeah, I'm open. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Troll me. I don't care.
We'd like to thank you for joining us today.
I had a blast, dude. That was fun. Thanks. Thank you so much. It was wonderful meeting you. Thank you very much for coming down.
It was great meeting you.
Thank you. A pleasure.
Extremely. Well, we're the Ohio guys, and I'm Mike. He's Steven, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, Chrissy Hine.